It's about life and all the things we go through in it. Opinions are like assholes. Why dig in them? Keep it simple. Just wipe them. Everyone has an opinion, but yours is the one that matters. This podcast is life. Here's a thought: your opinions matter only to you, or do they? And if you need help answering that, my podcast is here to give you perspective and objective truth so you can decide. Welcome to Life Combo. My name is Lady and I'm your host. If you are new here, thanks for stopping by. And if you are a returning viewer, again, thanks for stopping by. Now, today I definitely want to come to you guys and talk about what's going on with all these men in the Black community, seeming as if they're more outspoken about what they're not getting. And I mean, I'm a very private person, in the house person, and this is something that's new to me. I have seen some videos on YouTube. I've seen things coming across my TikTok feed. I've seen some, I guess you can say things come across my feed on Instagram and even on my Facebook. Yes, I still have Facebook because I just do. However, in real life, I don't know anybody that has the quote unquote, or should I say quote unquote, um, problem in getting or having a woman. So I know a lot of guys in my family, people that I went to school with, that I see, that I know in person, and I don't know, maybe it's just the area I'm in, or the area that I'm from, where I mean guys get females, and I don't know if it's just their looks or their financial status or just their mental capacity, their emotional capacity, their you know how they conversate. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's weird to see a lot of individuals. Of course, I don't know them; they're online. I don't see social media as a real place. It's just a place to live out your illusion, your fantasy. Yet it's real people on there having real problems. It seems like more men are saddened, disappointed, disgusted by women and our behavior. I'm not a feminist. I'm not what they call a modern woman. I actually had to Google what that was. And I know that's probably crazy, but I really did. Me and my best friend, we talked about it, and we ain't in that group where we get it. We like having a man. Ain't nobody trying to be changing no doorknobs. I mean, I have, but I don't want to. Nobody is trying to get out there and cut their grass. I mean, I have, but I don't want to. It's a lot of things that I'd rather have a man that will do those things, and I'll hold his nice cold beverage and check on him and make him a sip. Like, I don't got no problem with none of that. Like, I love having a man, being in a relationship. Now, I don't got one right now. It's neither here nor there. However, being in a situation where you've had a man like for years, and then going through a transition where you don't have a man for years, yeah, it puts a lot of things in perspective. It never changed my opinion or outlook on things, because I have always had like a one-track outlook, where I feel that what works for you in your relationship with your partner is what works for you. And what works for me in my relationship and with my partner is what works for me. And no one is going to be able to change my mind and say, oh, I should be this way or I should do this And I'm not gonna ever force my thoughts on you and what I feel you should do. For me, I just personally enjoy catering to my man. That's just, again, me. It brings me happiness. It brings me excitement, and I feel that when you appreciate the person that you're with by, and it's not always, you doing things for them. It could be a small gesture as you saying, I appreciate you. It brings me joy to be able to do that because of not just what I reciprocate, however, it's the smile that it puts on their face, or it gives them extra energy to be able to go out and build us a fire pit, and I can, drink hot cocoa and I can enjoy the stars. Like, I mean, it really just depends on you. However, it's like I said, it's weird that a lot of men are not able to attract that, I guess I should say. And I don't know if it's just the women that they're going after, they're not able to attract that, or if they're just not putting themselves out there. For me, I like an average man. Uh, and when I say man, I mean man, not a boy, not somebody that's still learning how to be a man. Someone that is a man and they know right from wrong. They can communicate. I've never been the one to follow society's rules. I've never been the one to feel I should look and act and behave a certain way because that's what society says. That's just never been me, and it's not ever going to be me. And I want a partner that can understand that it's our world, it's not society's world, if that makes sense. And it may not. So with that being said, like I said, I keep seeing all these different videos and getting all of this information in reference to individuals who don't seem to be able to. So to me, it's a little weird that a lot of guys are unable to find successful relationships, or women that they feel that they have enough in common to create a long-lasting relationship. And definitely make sure that you leave your comments in the comment section and tell me why you think that is. For me, I feel that there's a lot of men that have kind of believed the hype that certain information that's been put out there, that if they take these steps, they're gonna get X, Y, and Z type woman. If they makes a certain amount of money. So it's as if they feel that if they make a certain amount of money, that they will get a certain type of woman or women at some rates. However, that's not the case. And when things don't work out because they are lacking in other areas, I don't know if they kind of recede in and kind of turn into hermits, or they lash out, what the case may be, because I haven't had that experience. But I want to know, what do you think about this? And I know you see that my hair is down. That ponytail was not working anymore, so I took it down. But that's neither here nor there. It's, like I said, a little weird to me because I've not experienced any of that or know anyone that has actually experienced that in the real world, out in life. And I know that some people live through social media, and that is how they introduce themselves. That's how they meet people, because that's how they're more confident. Yet it's not given life, in my opinion, just because it's not real. And when I've watched these videos, or even when I've looked at these, when I've looked at information that's come across my feed on TikTok or Facebook or on my Instagram, it is sad, yet it's reality. And I would have not ever guessed that so many men were having, problems getting women, as far as someone that really is looking at them. and choosing to get to know them. And is it a confidence, situation? Is it a, what is it? Is it a situation of the being able to build up the words to say to a person? Because from what I've experienced and people that I know have experienced, women tend to want to get to know the person that has the confidence. When a man comes to you and they articulate, who they are, how they are, and what they want, it it gives that dopamine hit that I guess the young individuals that look for it on social media get, and not so much they're looking at finances, which is what I keep hearing about. So what do you think? Definitely leave me comments to kind of just give me your insight and your thoughts. And if there's any men out there that want to come on, and we can have a discussion about it, and we can kind of look at what men are seeing, because I'm not a man, so I can't really speak to what they're seeing, what attention they are or are not being given, and how they feel when they do approach a woman, and if they are rejected or if they are put in the friend zone, which I hear a lot. And I've been an individual which has put an individual in, another male. I've been a woman who's put a male in a friend zone. And I am a very honest and open person. And I state that at the very beginning. And I let them know the reason why. And for me, when I have met, guys, and I put them in the friend zone, it was so I was not attracted to them. Whether it be physical, mental, or emotional. And it had nothing to do with money. Um, I was, I didn't see them seeing confidence within themselves, which was a total turnoff. Sometimes it was, people that I knew, and their hygiene wasn't the best in high school. So, and I wasn't a free, young lady in high school. I was, as I am now, not promiscuous, kept to myself. I knew people, and I had a little group of people that I dealt with, yet I, was still a virgin in high school. So, I wasn't trying to date. And then I had an older cousin that was like, I wasn't going to date. So it was a weird dynamic. However, it was something that when I was in high school, when guys really wanted to get to know me, I let them know at the beginning, it's straight friend zone. I looked at things that other females didn't, such as academics and how you articulate your words, and your mannerisms, the characters that you displayed, even characters that you didn't display that other people spoke about, because they came from somewhere. People don't just make stuff up. So I was an observer. I've always been one, and I've always been picky when it came to who I was going to date and who I was going to deal with. So, with that being said, it's very, like I said, unfortunate that these individual males are going through this. Yet I want to learn and understand why so many are just not finding a woman. And is it because of the type of woman they're looking toward? Is it what they're trying to push that they have to offer, and they really don't have these things to offer? Is it their mannerism? Is it their characteristic? Is it their confidence? And I can say, from a woman's standpoint, confidence is key. If you have the confidence to say that you look good, you love yourself, you are fun, you're intelligent, things of that nature, and you actually show up, you're not just saying it, but you're showing it, women will want to get to know you and talk to you and befriend you. However, if she puts you in the friend zone, you're going to stay in that friend zone. So you're definitely going to want to make it known that that's not, you want to get to know them to have more, not to begin a friendship. When a guy lets you know that they want to have more, ladies, and tell me if I'm wrong, you might entertain it if it's something that interests you. However, when they come along and they're just like, nonchalant, and you see them as the friend, they'll always be the friend. And if I'm wrong, let me know. So this is my video for you today. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you can give me some more insight on how these men get here, and where do they go? Because that's really the question. So I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next video.